to Dr. Rocl, Celia, County, and Cheryl, let me offer my condolences and sincere gratitude for the invitation to give remarks today. It's certainly an honor. Today we celebrate, and I'm going to read, Pastor, because you never let a lawyer talk if you want to stay within 2 minutes, unless he is reading those 2 minutes. Today we celebrate a great woman of service to God and the Seventh-day Adventist Church, a woman whose work as First Lady of City Temple in Detroit had everything to do with the success I enjoy and try and pass on to others today. When my mother was raising 4 bad boys in the tough housing projects in Detroit, and we were members of City Temple, and as a single mother with 4 boys in public housing, many people looked down on her. And it was Sister Rocl who embraced her and put her arms around her and mentored her in many ways. And she encouraged my mother that when others look down on you, you just keep looking up. And she encouraged and suggested, and my mother followed, the advice to send the baddest one, the worst and most troubled one, yours truly, to Frank L. Peterson Academy in Detroit area. And she encouraged her to help uplift those young boys with the values and teaching of Adventism. She also, no doubt, inspired my brother, as Dr. Rocl did, attending the University of Detroit doing his grad studies at University of Detroit as the pastor at City Temple. My brother Ron also attended the University of Detroit, received his degree, and was an executive at General Motors for a couple of decades. And so I'm sure we can attribute much of that to your inspiration as well. When I last spoke with Sister Rocl some months ago, we spoke and reflected on the love that she had for my mother, who died early at age 49 of cancer. But that advice and counsel that she gave and the spiritual and educational foundation that she advocated for has continued to affect our lives. And it is that type of work that we must all engage in. And you know, many of us, as we know, she's been archiving, and we have a museum dedicated to her. God bless. But many of us say, the younger ones in particular, we wish we'd been here to help Sister Rocl with the archiving. We wish we'd have been there to help Dr. Rocl rise to the highest ranks of the worldwide Seventh-day Adventist Church. I'm proud that he baptized me. But we always say we wish we'd been around to help the great leaders of yesterday. I wish I'd been there for Dr. King, and I wish I'd been there to help Rosa Parks and Ellen G. White. Oh, if I'd have been there, I'd have really been a help. Well, it's not too late. Because today is built on yesterday, and tomorrow is built on today. And so if you would have helped our great leaders of the past, you will help our great leaders here at Oakwood and throughout the world of today. And as I close, Dr. Rocl, you and Sister Clara, Sister Rocl, were always there when we needed you. When we needed you to come and build an educational institution to a great modern-day university, you were there. When we needed you to fight our battles in the General Conference, You were there. And when Alice Mathis, poor woman in Detroit with 4 boys, needed you and Sister Rocl to help and inspire one of those 4 boys, you were there. And Dr. Rocl, I bear witness today that you were there for me. And because of that education, that Christian education, the namesake of Miss Rocl, that Christian education and you being there for me has no doubt allowed me to inspire and to pass on those teachings to millions of people a day who I use Dr. Rocl's work and Miss Clara Rocl's inspiration to change lives just as you changed mine and my family's life. God bless you, and thank you so much for all you've done for me and my family. Thank you.